Hey everyone, Senrai here, and I'm about to watch the fourth episode of Fantasy Bishoujo. That's going to be what I abbreviate it as from now on. So, last episode, you could say the most exciting thing was the fact that we met our new character, Elf Girl. I don't remember her name, so I'm just going to refer to her as, like, Elf Girl going forward. She was basically like a really beautiful exhibitionist elf girl with a couple other elf girls that I guess follow orders from her. I guess that's how it works. But yeah, she wasn't happy in the episode. Understandably, like, forest got burnt down, hair got chopped off, her guardian deity got killed. She ate that. She ate that guardian deity later. It was not a good episode for her, but she is quite funny though. The whole put it on the clothes to take it back off. In retrospect, that may have been the funniest thing in the episode. But also, we found out that Tachibana called Hina-chan from her little sister, so I'm gonna call her I'm gonna call her Hina-chan from now on. So be ready for that. So yeah, let's jump into the episode and see exactly where we go from here. There's a couple characters we still need to meet, so hopefully we can get some of that. So let's jump on in. 3, 2, 1, play. As always, to start right off with an opening. Also, Hina-chan got drunk and ran out into the forest, stripped. Oh yeah, Elf Girl also got tentacled. That happened too. It was not a good episode for her. But also got some flashback stuff. Hina-chan having, Jungi, what is your name? Jinguji beat, does the heroine name for the game out of spite. Because a little self-conscious about how girly his name was. Her. And red-haired girl. We need to meet both of them. Because they look like they're going to be the best of friends. And I need to see that. I don't know why the glasses breaking is always funny to me. One punch! Really, I'm starting to feel really attached to their relationship. Like, the show's been doing a really good job of making me really feel it. Their bond. So, are you not in a good mood, Hina-chan? Yeah, you just need more friends that'll cheer you up. I guess that's something. Them's a break sometimes. Okay, we actually got to a legit town. Please don't burn it down. Yeah, yeah, tension higher up. A dark swordsman. Oh, we gotta meet Kirito. I'd rather meet the girls, but I'll accept meeting Kirito. Don't take that sentence out of context. Well, yeah, preventative measures. It makes sense. Poor choice of words. Need one of these face mask thingies. I don't feel like you're appreciating your isekai fantasy setting life. Yeah, but couldn't be helped. Really would start rumors if you're walking through a town with a girl with a bag over her head. People will just assume she's ugly, That's kind of the cliche with that. Yeah. Is Kirito gonna get to it first? Your weapon is your looks, so you don't need one. And he's got his fists, so. That's Actually, a really good looking knife. I kind of want that. Hey, if you don't want that knife, I'll take it. Not necessarily. I can think of multiple isekai fantasy protagonists who didn't have a sword. Like there was the healer. I don't think Subaru had a sword, did he? Let's see who else was there. Also the slime Tausch that, won. Are we about to... Yeah. I knew that was coming as soon as we had the poking. Didn't work, though. Yeah, he puts on a strong front, but definitely has an effect. But he's strong. Because she can't get used to getting her way through. That means it's not healthy for a person. For their mental development, Oh? Oh yeah, doesn't she wear that in the opening? I vaguely remember having like something on her head. I guess that was a no. I'm willing to haggle. I mean, I can't imagine a better person to handle the haggling. He like pays her to take it off his hands. Yeah, that's kind of to be expected. I mean, I don't know what you were expecting. Oh no. Zombies. I 1 second flat. Works better than a paper bag. That definitely is a problem. Don't want to make her hikikomori. It's a little suspicious. Is that Kirito? It just still looks so weird. I expect them to go to a restaurant every time they go into that thing. Yeah, that would be a little bit too much like Kimetsu no Yaiba. Yeah, you wouldn't do that, right? I would totally stay in that room if I could go get away with it. Just occasionally come out when there's something cool to do. That should worry you. Yeah, somebody will eventually find that and come in. And they'll want to marry you, so... We just gotta get your charm under control, which I assume this helps with. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's definitely the thing she was wearing in the opening. It's like she's got bunny rabbits. It's cute. She graduated. She graduated from the paper bag. That's always a proud day in any young girl's life. When she can proudly take out the paper bag and show her face in public. So when are we gonna bump into Kirito again? Kirito? But what does he want? That's my question. Maybe he's been isekai as well? That's probably why he reacted to the suit, because he recognizes a fellow person from the real world. Now that I think about it, that's probably what it is. And he watched one too many episodes of Sword Art Online and wanted to emulate Kirito. It's all falling into place in my head. You know, up until it wasn't Kirito. Yeah? All those people look the same to me. It's like, I mean, that's a solid plan. I would feel bad for you if you weren't horrible bandits. It's right in the middle of town. Does the town have any kind of, like, security force? that silhouette that she's got going on, that reminds me of another show. Oh, there he is. I knew it was only a matter of time. 2 people, 1 swing. Suit heat. Depends on why you're asking. Yeah, he's one of our people. Another isekai person. What's it gonna be? You want to run that by me again? Yeah, everyone's a protagonist in their own head. I mean, he's clearly a chuny. I mean, so he should be interesting to deal with. So do you have a nickname, like a shorter name? Is he gonna do... I mean, it's all part of it. I mean, he's literally speaking Japanese, but... I'm just gonna call you Kirito. I hope you don't mind. Or this guy was a girl before I came here. Well, you come on a little too strong. And, like, he's a serious, you know, older businessman kind of gentleman, you know, he just... Like, they probably don't vibe well together, is my point. Oh my god, you remember that. I'll think about it. I know, right? Audrey, like from Honey Pop. We got the charm going on here. I mean, it's got the thing on her head, but... Yes. What? It's complicated. It's what it says in their Facebook profile. Kind of stepped on a bit of a landmine there. Not that he would have any way to know that. Like, he doesn't know the levels of complicatedness to their relationship. He would have no way to know. They didn't sound convincing at all. Agree with me, darling. I think I would remember that. Yeah, that would probably be the most convenient. Like, if you're walking around just you and a girl, like, it's what people are going to assume. We got the bubbles going on. And I mean, it's pretty much a lover's quarrel anyway, so. It's not quite what we got going on here, but naturally this guy has read a lot of light novels. It's a mystery. No, I'm pretty sure that's not true because he never really had girl stuff. They were interested in him, he was never interested in them. I'm having trouble keeping up with his headcanon here. I bet there is. If only you heard that monologue. Internal monologue, I mean. I mean, I'm sure they can, but... It's like, how is it relevant to us? I'm starting to really kind of like this guy. Where's your other sword? He's your fake name, and he's Watanabe. Graham, really? Wasn't that sword in Konosuba? Well, yeah, that's the original one, but... Yeah, that's what we're definitely in Konosuba. Yeah, I wanna dodge that. Gonna just destroy buildings. Damn. Yeah, good thing you didn't get hit by it. It's like, please stop calling me that. Kind of shaking a little bit there. Really, that's... Okay. Yeah, I'll just murder the girl you were fighting for here. You could try words, maybe? If you say so. Just do your best, man. Man, Audrey. Bring it on, boy. Show Boto-san what you got. Oh no. They do have a security force. Neck? Why the neck, though? Is it a dog? The neighborhood watch committee shows up. That's when the fun stops. You did do that. One minute you're having fun as an isekai protagonist with your cool sword and your chuny dialogue, and next minute you get arrested. Yeah, he's just trying to live the classic isekai life, and he's just not working out. Also, I think I recognize that character from the opening, too. Are we in trouble? Oh. Damn it. The way you said voluntarily doesn't sound very voluntary. You can't shove your headcanon onto other people. That's a word for it. Soul name. So more than one. I got a cool holy sword, you know. Grum. Did you draw that yourself? Or something like that. Hey, it's in there. The Goddess of Night. Wasn't the one that summoned us the Goddess of Love? We'll see how this goes. Just can't catch a break. So do we have a thing Yana somewhere? Yeah, I mean, I would have figured you would have thoroughly checked that body by now. I saw it. And yeah, that would be hard for her to see. It could be we should probably check just to make sure. Guess so. Yeah, he just walks into this. Lord. You gotta break his neck. He already has weight on it, and you're putting pressure on top of that? Please save me. Yeah, I mean, he just chopped a belt in her, too. No big deal. Please take this off of me. But it's real. I think it should check it before they just consider it a crime, right? But they just assumed it was fake, you know? Could it be a test of strength? Maybe we'll 1v1 him? I mean, if you can... Yeah, of course you would jump on that. Nope. If it means getting arrested, this is better. But yeah. Also a somewhat cliche thing, you know, to, chance to test out your strength. These kind of stories. Show what a true hero you are. Is that a golem or a monster? Living armor. Okay. That is sudden. Good luck. Okay. In the next episode, good luck dealing with that Kirito. I've decided I'm just gonna call him that. Anything else just feels wrong to call him. It's the show's fault, really. For two reasons. One reason because it took too long to give me this character's real name, and it was just a long fake name anyway. So, and also they made him look like Kirito. So that's what he is to me. They still didn't meet my girls yet. Very upsetting. They're just so cute too. Like the Edie is such a tease. Especially because I'm pretty sure they're never going to wear cheerleader uniforms. Yeah, got the ears. Could you imagine that guardian deity with a freaky mouth just rings your doorbell? You say, "Who is it?" You open it. He's right there. You slam the door shut. And you tell him to look at the no soliciting sign. What was she doing with the pliers? Are you taking apart the armor in that shot? I don't know. Okay. Well, that was the 4th episode of Fantasy Bishoujo. Man, this episode. Okay. Well, I enjoyed this episode. Even if I didn't get the girls I was hoping to see, it was still an enjoyable episode because of Kirito mostly. But I'll try to go chronological of the events of the episode. So we'll get to a new town, which is something that I've certainly been waiting for because it's a chance to meet people. Maybe get something established. Right? And naturally, we gotta make Hina-chan wear the bag because can't be charming everyone. But we gave her after, depriving her, of the chance to get a cool sword, which Damascus steel kitchen knife was brought up as never being used. So we're not gonna get her a sword, I just want to go back to the part where they talk about the thingy on the head. Because did I miss where they talk about the specifics of it? Because I feel like I might have. Yeah, he asked about traveling incognito. Yeah, because anyone can tell that she's hiding her face, so. And yeah, it does make her stand out more. But the point was to nullify the effect, not necessarily not be spotted, right? But he wouldn't quite get that. But still, you don't want to stand out that much. And then he says he has a perfect thing on hand, so that implies it has some kind of masking property. But I don't know if they ever really went into specifics on it, which is why I'm trying to watch this. Okay. It's a hair ornament that has been enchanted to turn people's eyes away. Okay, I think I somehow missed that line. I don't know if I was just talking over it or what, but I think I just missed that. So yeah, it specifies it's a I mean, I more or less assumed this anyway, but yeah, a hair ornament that has been enchanted to turn people's eyes away. Although I'm not sure how literally to take that phrase in, as in, it's not as if she's invisible, right? I mean, so I'm kind of specific on exactly how it works still. I don't know. I probably shouldn't overthink it. It does what it needs to do, stop us from getting attention. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, it was a little bit pricey, but some stuff happened, but we got it in the end. We almost got a shop too, but we didn't need that much. We just tossed her in the door. That's great because she just he can't take her anywhere, right? Because of this, but luckily now he can because he has the magical bunny ears that make you stand out less, kind of like Bunny Girl Senpai. But anyway, so that was fun. And we had a cloaked individual, which I was pretty sure was going to be Kirito. We also did talk about the door a little bit, and I didn't really think about it too much, but you could do that. You could have Hina-chan just chill in the room and essentially be carried on the back of Jinguji. That's his name, right? Yeah, Jinguji, right? Sort of like Kimetsu no Yaiba, where Nezuko is in the little baggy thingy, and on Tanjiro's back, and just take her out when it's time to fight or something, right? So it's kind of like that, and that would be really, really convenient for Hina-chan. But we don't want, for one thing, we don't want to get her to be too lazy, but also, yeah, if he died, and the door was I don't know exactly how it works really, but the point is. Somebody's got to manage the door. If you lose your door manager person, you got a problem. That's the gist of it. And we explained as much to her. Could you imagine you just chilling in your modern looking room and just some isekai fantasy setting bandit or whatever just walks on in and gets charmed by your charm effect and it just goes downhill from there. Nobody wants that. So best not to do that. Best to avoid that if we can. But we did meet bandits in the episode, and that was around the time we met up with Kirito, right? And basically, he also got isekai at a certain point by a different goddess. I think they say the goddess of darkness or something, right? I mean, that would make sense with his dark aesthetic he's got going on. But yeah, he basically is another summoned hero kind of person, right? I guess, so is this a thing where we have several goddesses and they each summon one individual hero, and they I don't know, battle, compete. I'm not quite sure exactly the details of all this stuff, but clearly something's going on if there's more than one person, more than one faction. I don't know, because there's obviously different goddesses summoning people for different reasons, and this guy just he's obviously a light novel reader. He's that kind of character, a little bit chuny, and when he got the chance to actually be reincarnated. He went for it. you can tell what's going on here, right? He has a certain idea in his head about what a isekai protagonist is like. You know, he's got a cool sword, a lot of power, he saves the day, he's got a long, cool name, you know, probably gets nice harem as well. He doesn't seem to have that yet, but he probably just thinks it's a matter of time before he gets that. But yeah, he's pretty much really fully embracing the role of kind of like his mental image of the sort of isekai protagonist, right? And I can respect that. It was very entertaining stuff for sure, especially considering how things just went downhill for him. Because like when you're a cool swordsman, isekai protagonist, awesome edgelord kind of guy, you usually don't have to worry about getting arrested or whatever. You know, those problems are generally beneath you, right? But he like gets arrested for the property damage and what was the word they used? Not plagiarism. They were against the thingy on his hand, right? Because of the importance of that. But yeah, he probably doesn't think he should have to deal with these problems. So things kind of went downhill for him at that point. But also, he's like, doesn't really have the control over his power. Like, he almost killed freaking Audrey, you know, which was not good. Luckily for him, Watanabe was able to protect her, right? I did also like this full headcanon on exactly what the relationship was like. Because all he really knew was that they had so it was complicated, clearly, and maybe a little bit secretive. And he just kind of went with it to try to come up with his own reasons, his own logic about what's going on. So, yeah, just his internal monologue was quite entertaining. I don't know why I was entertained. I was just really entertained by this guy. Like, almost everything involving him, I just was thoroughly entertained by in the episode. More so than I probably should have been. I don't know, but he's got the Norse mythology thing going on. It just, I don't know, just great. I mean, it's like I'm pretty sure they were going for a Kirito parody. I'm almost positive. So, which, you know, if you think about it in that context, it does add an extra level of amusement to it. But yeah, I almost want to compare his outfits side by side to Kirito's because I'm pretty sure it's at least 70% similar. I'm almost positive. But so also, Hina-chan, I forgot her real name for a second. Yeah, Hina-chan, she does have a symbol as well. So clearly every summoned hero by a goddess has one. So the question is, how many are there? I don't think they said. Yeah, luckily for Kirito, that guy came in because, man, did he save him. I don't trust the guy, though. He almost has the look of somebody that is like a twist villain, you know? He almost had that. He almost gave me that impression the first time he showed up. Like, I don't want to jump to conclusions or anything, but he just kind of had that vibe to him. Where he comes off as more or less friendly and helpful and stuff, and then it turns out he's with some secret plot in the background or something. Like, he just gave me that impression. It's not like I'm not gonna like jump hard on that theory. I'm just saying that kind of came to mind with just something about him gave me that impression. But yeah, we apparently have to have an assignment to take down a magical suit of armor that collects magic items, I think it said. So that's a fun assignment to do. Because, like, suits of armor are really hard to fight. They don't have flesh you can stab, really, so it's not a good opponent for a sword, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, that's something to look forward to in the next episode. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say on the episode. Good stuff. I'm still really enjoying the show. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode and my reaction to it, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.